Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Americans and dreamers across this great land, today I stand before you with a simple but powerful message. Within you lies the strength to change your life, to inspire your community, and to help shape the future of this nation. The story of America has always been the story of resilience. From the first settlers who crossed oceans in search of freedom, to the brave men and women who fought for independence, to the innovators who built industries and technologies that shaped the world, America has been defined by the courage to dream and the determination to achieve. That same spirit lives in every one of us today. But let us be honest. Life is not easy. We face challenges every single day. Financial struggles, family responsibilities, health issues, uncertainty about the future. Sometimes the road feels too long, the mountain too high, and the weight too heavy to carry. In those moments, it is easy to lose hope, to believe that success is meant for someone else, or that your voice does not matter. Yet history, and our own lives, prove otherwise. Every achievement, every breakthrough, every great moment in this country came not from people who had it easy, but from people who faced adversity head-on and refused to give up. Think about Abraham Lincoln, who failed in business, lost elections, and suffered deep personal losses before becoming one of the greatest presidents America has ever known. Think about Rosa Parks, who in one act of courage sparked a movement that forever changed this nation. Think about the soldiers who stormed the beaches of Normandy, the firefighters who ran into the towers on 9/11, or the doctors and nurses who risked their lives during the pandemic. They were not superheroes. They were ordinary people with extraordinary determination. And that is the heart of my message. Ordinary people, just like you, can achieve extraordinary things. The power of belief. The first step is belief. Belief in yourself, in your potential, and in your ability to make a difference. Too often we underestimate ourselves. We think, I'm not smart enough, I'm not strong enough, I don't have the resources. But success does not begin with resources. It begins with belief. Thomas Edison believed he could invent a light bulb even after 1,000 failed experiments. The Wright brothers believed human beings could fly, even when the world laughed at them. Steve Jobs believed he could put the power of a computer into every person's hand, and today we carry the world in our pockets because of that vision. Belief is contagious. When you believe in yourself, others begin to believe in you. That spark of confidence can ignite an entire movement, and that is exactly what America needs right now. People who believe in themselves, their communities, and the power of unity. Hard work and discipline, belief alone is not enough. It must be matched with action, with discipline, and with hard work. America was not built overnight. It was built brick by brick, farm by farm, idea by idea, by men and women who rose early, worked tirelessly, and sacrificed for a better tomorrow. Today, in this digital age of instant gratification, we sometimes forget the value of patience and perseverance. Success does not come from shortcuts. It comes from showing up every day, putting in the work, and refusing to quit even when it feels impossible. Ask any athlete who has won Olympic gold, any entrepreneur who built a company from the ground up, any soldier who has completed a mission against all odds. They will all tell you the same thing. Discipline is the difference between wishing and achieving. Failure is not the end. One of the greatest obstacles holding people back is fear of failure. But let me tell you something. Failure is not the end. Failure is a stepping stone. It is feedback. It is a teacher. Every successful person has a trail of failures behind them. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players in history, once said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. I've failed over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed." The truth is, you only fail when you stop trying. As long as you keep moving forward, keep learning, keep adapting, you are not failing. You are growing. unity and community. Now let us talk about something bigger than ourselves, unity. America's strength has always come from its diversity. We are a nation of immigrants, a mosaic of cultures, languages, and traditions. And yet, we are united by shared values, freedom, equality, and the pursuit of happiness. In difficult times, it is easy to focus on what divides us, but the challenges we face, whether economic inequality, climate change, or threats to our security, require us to stand together, not apart. No one person can solve these problems alone, but together, as neighbors, communities, and a nation, we can overcome anything. Unity begins with small actions. Helping a neighbor in need, volunteering in your community, listening to someone with a different perspective, respecting one another. These are not just acts of kindness, they are acts of strength. The American dream lives on, some people say. The American dream